Hello, dear friends, and welcome to Hank's Place, Antivirus Edition. Are viral fears still going viral? Well, hey, I know who holds the future. I know who holds the nations in the palm of his hand. I know who rules. I know who beholds us as the apple of his eye. And I trust in him, and I trust that you do too. Now, there are many occurrences of the word fear, as well as do not fear, found in the Gospels. Let's check two of them out today, okay? In Luke chapter 5, we find the boats of Simon Peter, James, and John literally sinking from a huge catch of fish. Simon is terrified at this demonstration of God in their midst, and Jesus assures him, saying, "Do not fear, Simon. From now on, you will be catching men." You see, dear friends, there's a kind of holy fear that can engulf a person when God shows up on the scene. But Jesus says, "Do not be afraid," to Simon, and gives him something incredibly awesome to grab a hold of. It's a fresh vision for his life. This sort of fear is also experienced by unbelievers, the people of the Gerasenes. They experienced it upon hearing the testimony of those who had witnessed the great deliverance of the demoniac at the hand of Jesus. First, they were afraid when they learned that the demoniac was healed. And then they became terrified, even more afraid, when they found out how God at work. Read it for yourself in Luke chapter 8. Now, this happened with all the disciples as well, this same kind of experience. It was on their way across the lake a little bit earlier. They had encountered a great storm. It was terrifying even for lifelong fishermen. They awaken Jesus, who speaks to the storm, and it ceases. Then, as found in Mark 4:40, Jesus says to them, "Why are you afraid? Do you still have no faith?" Jesus gives us the solution here to banishing this kind of fear. It's faith in God. Worldly fear? Have no worries. Rather, have faith in God. But now catch the next verse. They became very much afraid and said to one another, "Who then is this, that even the wind and the sea obey him?" You see, there are things in life that happen that can cause any of us to fear. The remedy? Have faith in God. But when God shows up, it causes our mortal bodies to fear even more than anything on this planet, in this life. And for that I say to you, do not fear, you who believe in Jesus, for you now live in him, and he lives in you, and he has accepted you already in the beloved. You are approved and greatly loved of God, my friend. Fear not. Rather, worship him today. Rejoice in his presence. Cease being afraid and come alive.